Hi friends, welcome back. First of all, we need to highlight the security warning options. Enable this content. Okay. This is the entry form, and this one is also for entry form for the spraying purposes. Today we are going to discuss about the Godown wise consolidation of data. Already in our previous videos we discussed about the cover fumigation entries, degassing entries, malathion entries, air charging with malathion entries, surface area treatment entries, and delta methane spraying entries. All we have the entries are all present in different types of sheets. Now we are going to consolidate the entire data into as per our desired need. In that desired need, we are going to consolidate the entire data as per the Godown wise. First of all, we are going to consolidate the entire data by using Godown numbers. In a particular Godown, how much data is present regarding cover fumigation, degas, malathion spray, delta methane spray, and air charging with malathion, and surface area treatment with both the chemicals. All the data are present in these different types of sheets in cover fumigation, degas, malathion, air charging with malathion, surface area treatment, and delta methane sheets. The data which is present in these 6 sheets are going to be consolidated as per the Godown numbers. Here you see this is the GWCD, Godown wise consolidating of data, and here you see the header Godown numbers which are present in the helper sheet. Here you see the helper sheet. Here we have Godown numbers from 1 to 15. In this macro we have Godown number 1 to 15, and whatever the numbers are present in this helper sheet are going to be reflected in the GWCD sheet in Godown number column. Here you see all the Godown numbers are present from 1 to 15. And we have a header pertaining to the rows, commodity variety. What are the commodities present in the helper sheet? Those are reflected over here as a headers. Here you see in helper sheet we have different types of commodities: RRC, RRA, RRC Certex, RRA Certex, RRC Certex fortified, RRA Certex fortified, and wheat. These type of different types of commodities are present. And then in GWCD we have a second row, that is crop year. So we have different types of crop years are present. These crop years are also present in the helper sheet. Those are reflected over here. Here you see in the helper sheet we have 2 types of crop years. So maximum in a Godown we are dealing with the 2 crop years, majority portion. In rare case only third will be reflected. So maximum we are dealing with the 2 crop years, so that's why we are using the 2 options here, that is 2021 and 21-22. If we want to change the crop years, we can change over here in this, and those changed crop years are going to be reflected in the header sheet. Here you see these are not the numbers. The data which is present in the helper sheet are going to be reflected over here in each and every cell. Here you see what is present in the data pertaining to that cell is referring the helper sheet. So here whatever the data is present, those will be reflected in the Godown wise consolidation of data crop year. See here you see the commodities also, just like that whatever the commodities are present in the helper sheet, those are reflected over here, and crop years also which are present in the helper sheet are reflected over here. Okay, here you see the Godown numbers also from the helper sheet. Now in cover fumigation, degas, malathion, air charging with malathion, surface area treatment, DTM, we have a different types of data over here. As per the Godown numbers, we are going to consolidate the entire 6 sheets data into one tabular column. So here you see we take the first Godown number 1. In Godown number 1, different types of commodity varieties present pertaining to different types of crop years, and that quantities particularly with the commodities, how much quantity fumigated, and how much ALP is consumed, and how much quantity is sprayed with malathion, and how much malathion is consumed for that particular spray, and how much quantity is sprayed with delta methane, and how much delta methane chemical is consumed for that commodity. So we are going to separate it from these sheets. Here we have a random submission of data is present from that random submitted data, we are going to separate out the Godown number 1, particularly Godown number 1 data with all the conditions. So these conditions are how much quantity fumigated pertaining to identified commodity varieties, and in that commodity variety which crop year commodity has been fumigated, and how much ALP is consumed for that particular quantity, and how much quantity is treated with malathion, and for that particular commodity variety pertaining to same crop year, how much malathion is consumed. Just like that for also DTM. So the entire data will be segregated separately for each and every commodity, and we are going to get a consolidated data with all the options highlighted. So we are in zoom in condition now. So we can see the Godown numbers, commodity variety, crop years of the header, and fumigated quantity. Here is the number of stacks are present. Here in this column, we are dealing with the number of stacks only. First one, here you see this one is the number of stacks fumigated in that particular Godown in that entire month, and below that this is the degas quantity, degas number of stacks. Here is in that particular Godown in that particular month how many stacks are degas. This is the count only, so which is not related with the these names or these names. It's entire number of stacks only, and this one is number of stacks spread with malathion, and here this one is number of stacks spread with delta methrin. This is the only column which deals with the number of stacks, and the rest of the table is dealing with the commodity variety, crop year, fumigation and spraying purposes. At last, here you see in column number R and S, here you see air charging with malathion. So air charging with malathion is completely depends on only malathion, not with the DTM or any other chemicals. So we have only separate column for this one. It should not be merged with the commodity varieties. Why? Because it is not dealt with the food grains. It is treated, which is dealing with the air charge. So that's why we kept separately for this one. And for how much malathion has been consumed for the particular Godown as air charging malathion. And surface area treatment. We have surface area treatment. We have two types of chemicals are present. One is with the malathion, another one is with delta methrin. So that's why in surface area treatment column we place the formula for the malathion and as well as DTM. If we use malathion for the surface area treatment, that quantity will be reflected in this column. If we use DTM in that particular for surface area treatment, that will be reflected over here in this cell. So the last column deals with the entire total of the particular Godown. So how much fumigated quantity, how much quantity is present fumigated, and then ALP, what is the complete consumption of ALP for that particular Godown in that month, and how much malathion quantity is treated with the malathion with stack spray, and how much chemical is considered including air charging of malathion, stack sprays and surface area treatment. The total malathion will be summed here, and then how much quantity is treated with delta methrin in that particular Godown, and how much DTM is consumed including with the surface area treatment along with stack spray. So this is the data. Just like that, each and every Godown will be consolidated just like this only. By zoom out, we are going to visualize the entire table in one sheet. Here you see from the starting to ending. So this is the data, how much commodities we have, different types of commodities dealt with the different crop years, and the entire Excel sheet is going to be consolidate the data as per our results in that particular Godown. What is the commodity that it need to be selected and pertaining to which crop year. These conditions, when matched with these conditions, and it will separate the data and it will summand and it will give a final output of pertaining to will be displayed in one cell. So just like that, each and every Godown the data will be consolidated and we will get the separate data, and it will be very much easy to identify the Godown wise monthly data in a glance, at a glance. Thank you.